Crazxy is a go-for-broke project for lead actor and co-producer Sohum Shah. In 2018, Sohum did the double act with the brilliant Tumbar, which was re-released last year to even more acclaim and bigger box office numbers than the first time. Sohum is both a competent actor and a courageous producer, willing to take creative risks. In Crazxy, Sohum plays Dr. Abhimanyu Sood, a surgeon who's seen better days. You can imagine the younger version of him being the star of the hospital. He's brilliant and brash. But now, Abhimanyu is struggling with a professional mishap and a bitter ex-wife. Among other things, the good doctor has never been able to come to terms with the fact that his daughter, played by Onati Surana, has Down syndrome. Crazxy takes place over one day. Abhimanyu is heading out to solve a work-related crisis when he gets a call that his daughter has been kidnapped. It's April 1st, so he thinks it's a prank call, but eventually he has to make a hard choice. Does he save her? Or does he save himself? It's an intriguing setup, but it doesn't hold. Debutant director Girish Kohli, who has also written Crazxy and whose writing credits include Mom and Kesari, is a capable director. The film begins with a continuous shot that tells us a lot about Abhimanyu. He's more obsessed with his practice than his child whose photo is lying askew. But Girish designs the narrative largely as a one-man show. Almost the entire first half is Abhimanyu driving and talking on the phone. His co-lead isn't another actor, but his car, a Range Rover. Other characters make voice appearances. Piyush Mishra plays Abhimanyu's boss. His contact is saved as White Coat. Shilpa Shukla plays his partner. She's saved as Jan. We never see Jan except on his phone, but she is one cold-hearted woman. She encourages him to abandon his daughter, saying, "She's your past, but we have a future together." As you can imagine, this gets dull. Early in the film, Girish constructs a nice jump scare. He repeatedly stages the action in visually striking locations. One scene takes place near a cemetery and the lines of white crosses seem like a sign of things to come. He also gives us several aerial shots to underline how powerless and minuscule Abhimanyu has become. But all of the nifty camera moves can't disguise the inherent implausibility of the script or the tedium of watching one man mostly talking into his phone for 93 minutes. As if to make up for the monotony, Girish then constructs a masterful sequence in which Abhimanyu must multitask. He juggles several arduous jobs at once. This stretch is superbly done and it nails the tension which should have been there through the film. But it leads to an end reveal which is just too far-fetched. I couldn't buy into it. What's impressive is the grind that Sohum puts himself through. He is in every frame of the film and he stays the course, going from being arrogant and selfish to a vulnerable broken man, literally. There's a nicely done scene in which Abhimanyu must fix his own smashed leg. By the end, he's battered, bleeding, weeping. But even as his body gets damaged, his self gets healed, which is a compelling inverted arc. Crazxy is too inconsistent, but Girish is clearly a director with potential. I'm excited to see what he does next. If you like this review, do subscribe to The Hollywood Reporter India.